I deliberately didn't show any pictures of these two ones that were hatched because I kind of felt that I hogged up the forum a little bit too much last year, and it wasn't fair on other people that maybe had been successful in breeding them. These are the first two. These are my first two long-eared owl chicks that were hatched. They're what are they? 2 weeks old today. I think they were born on St. Paddy's Day, or there, but between the 15th and the 17th. Hello. As I said, they they got so big in the last week. I can't get over it myself when I'm looking at them here tonight. I am moving them from a different environment. This winter has been really weird here in Ireland, in that the temperatures have been really mild, really warm actually last week. And even since Christmas, it hasn't felt like winter at all. My female actually started laying in January, which I'd never heard of before. Now her first few eggs were blank, but that wouldn't be kind of untoward, because the male wouldn't be fertile in the middle of winter, even though the temperatures were warm. The male's reproductive system, as you know, shrinks during the winter months. Or his reproductive glands, rather. So yeah, her first few eggs weren't fertile, but then but she continued laying, which is remarkable. She kept on laying, no matter. And actually, I don't like. I don't normally recycle a bird. I don't think it's good for their system. So I generally let them have one lay, and then take them away from the nest, or take the nest away altogether, and just let them get on with it for the year and enjoy their year without all the. I always think that a brood for a couple of months between laying, hatching, and rearing chicks, it's a long, hard process on a bird. I think, and I don't like to see them have to go through that unnecessarily. So I didn't encourage her or in any way try to promote her excessive lay, or her excessive egg count, but nature decided otherwise. And no matter how many times I took her out of the nest, she was back in it again the next day, and she did eventually bring these two hardy little ones, and there's two more very close to hatching. But as I said, these guys are hungry tonight, because I'm not long home from work, and I just wasn't able to pop out today at lunchtime like I usually would. So I haven't actually been here for the last 4 hours. Forgive all the noise in the background. My two dogs are here. There's jingle bells in the background. It's my two manic dogs when I come in the evening. So anyway, yeah, look, I just wanted you to have a look at them. It's always nicer. This little one at the front is manic. This little bird, which I think is a male, he is so greedy. He is insatiable, and he's persistent and relentless, and he's comical. The other one is much more. I don't know. I know I've said this last year before. I always have this sense that I know whether they're male or female. I'm sure that's probably not true. I'm sure I haven't got a clue. But in my head, I kind of imagine that I notice some kind of differences between them that may determine their sexes. I think that's a young male. I think that's a female. She's much more kind of grand and ladylike and poised, and this guy is just kind of giddy and. No offense to the male gender. But yeah, so anyway, look, there they are. Those are my two long-eared owl. Today is the last day of winter here in Ireland, the Western Hemisphere. Tomorrow's the first day of summer officially. So yeah, look, it's always, I always welcome them. It's always lovely to see the first chicks at the beginning of the year. Kind of, just a very early reminder that winter. I'm not the biggest fan of winter. I was kind of glad when I heard of the European Parliament deciding or voting this week to change the summertime hours or alter the way that we've regulated it over the last number of years. I'm not a big fan of the long dark nights. So anyway, there they are. And what I'm going to do this evening, now that they're so hardy, I'm going to put their rings on. So here are their two rings. They'll be going on here now in a few minutes. And again, as I've said before, on last year, these are protected species, so they will be accompanied by their own paperwork in accordance with the regulations around protected species. They're a wonderful, wonderful bird. I bored you to tears last year, kind of, just, singing their praises, but that's not ever going to change. I just think they're remarkable. I love them. I never get tired of just looking at them and enjoying them, and I hope you do as well.